Hello and welcome to video number 2. I guess I don't have to say hello every time because you're probably just going from video to video. Regardless, video number 2. Alright, so what we do in video number 2 is really get into the 7-day startup guide, but our first part of getting into the 7-day startup guide is introducing you to how we communicate in this business. And while I'm always available to you via text, or you can Facebook message me, that's just the best ways to reach me. Your coach may do something a little differently, but Facebook has been our really number one way in which we have grown. Whether you like Facebook or not, it's the way everybody communicates. And I am on Facebook for my business. I love the people I've met on Facebook, but I am not there to get friends. And when I say that, I mean that in all the kindness in the world, but I love helping people, and that's my business. I love helping people become better and not just losing weight, like seeing a bigger vision for themselves. And Facebook is about 90% of how I do my business, or social media. And so I want you to come to a group called Mindy's Family of Facebook Coaches. If you're one of my coaches, you've received an email with that link. You just go on and ask to join. If you have another upline, if your coach is someone else, just ask them for the link, or you can even find it, ask to be a part. In addition to that, I want you, if you're my coach, to come to Mindy's personally sponsored coaches. And if you're like, I can't find it, then just message me, I'll help you find it. But I want to open your mind to a couple of groups that we have that you are more than welcome to be a part of. We have a Push to Success Club group, which we'll talk about later in these videos. A Push to Emerald, a Push to Diamond, which means we use a book to help us get to that rank. But rank with this in this business, if you're wanting to work it, is really how you start growing your team and making money. So we'll talk a little more about those later, but what I'd like you to do is either get to your 7-day startup guide, get a pen and paper, or go online so that you can see it. First of all, your coach. If you're my coach, I'm your diamond coach, and I'm your star diamond coach. As of now, I am 10-star on my first business center, 1-star on my second, and I help my husband work his, and he's about to be 1-star on his. So it's just totally growing and so amazing. However, if your coach is someone else, that would be your coach, whoever their diamond coach is. Put their name there when it might be them, or they could possibly be your star diamond, or I would be your star diamond. I want you to write this down. My number is 817-501-0200. I want you to keep that. I'm happy. I'm totally fine if you text me or find me on Facebook to ask me any question that you have. Next, real quick, this is super important. This is corporate. This is a number you want to put in your phone. It's 1-800, it's listed here too, 240-0913, and it is Coach Relations number. That is the number that you will call possibly and ask questions. If you ever want to move a coach, if you need help with a coach, that is the place where you call. I want to be very clear when I say Coach Relations has a job because we're coaches. Now, we still need to be as kind as you would be, and I'm sure you would be, when you reach out to them. But the best way to reach out to them is just send an email to coachrelations@teambeachbody.com. It's written right there. And say, hello, my name is Jessica. Here's my coach ID. I need help. I need to stop one of my customer Shakeology orders, or I need you to help, whatever it is. But when you send an email in, you get an incident number. That incident number means someone did receive your email and they have to work through it. You can also then call that 800 number and say, hi, I have an incident number I need to follow up with. Here's my incident number, and then you ask them your question. All right, and then the only other thing we're doing on this video is the technical support. This is if you have any problems with your websites, and by the way, you have 5 websites. An English Beachbody Coach, a Spanish Beachbody Coach, an English Shakeology, a Spanish Shakeology, and an Ultimate Reset website. You have all of these, which you can see from your back office, which is when you go to teambeachbody.com, put in your email, password, go to Coach, let that drop-down menu come, Coach Online Office, and then you can go into My Websites. That is a great way to look. And then your last to do for this video is when you are in that back office, I need you to do the CEO Welcome and the Getting Started tab. All right, video 2, done.